it's red. Does that mean it's recording?
We got Ethan Everhart here on the couch, everybody, back in LHRB studios. LHRB All-Star, Ethan Everhart. Give it up for him. Say hello to the people.
Hello, people.
He just threw some gang signs. I'm going to have to cut those out.
It's gang signs for hippies. You have nothing to worry about.
The peace sign a gang sign?
I mean, if you're asking the FBI in 1968, for sure.
1968?
For sure.
Jesus Christ. That's far. I did just listen to this NPR pop culture happy hour thing, and they're talking about the Y2K generation. Oh yeah, I love that one. Yes, because of the defunding thing.
Yes.
You know, they're every episode they're begging for money, which is annoying, but I guess it's
like
public
Wikipedia.
media space. Yeah. So they were talking about Y2K, and they went from like 1997 to 2001. And
is this about people that were born in that time period, or that were?
They're talking about nostalgia things that embody that era, because like Y2K fashion, I guess is what they call it, like that's making a resurgence, like the FUBUs and the low cut jeans, things like that.
Yeah.
But they were talking about the tradition of having taking Shakespeare plays and making them like high school romances, 10 Things I Hate About You, or things like, I guess Cisco was in one of them.
What? That's the most 2000 sentence I've ever heard in my life.
That's what I'm saying, dude. It's so Y2K. Is that like Cisco is in
Cisco did the thong song, right?
Yes.
Okay. That thong. Oh, somebody should have done that at Jokes and Jams. That would be so much fun to do. Get over it.
Yeah, get over it. Yeah, and I guess this is a adaptation of A Midsummer Night's Dream.
Oh, okay.
But Cisco's in it.
Who's
Kirsten Dunst?
Oh yeah, and is it
Mila Kunis is in it?
Well, that's this. I mean, it doesn't get much more early 2000s.
Ben Foster. He's like the racist in every movie now.
Nice.
But he was the main character in Get Over It in 1997, I think. 2001. My bad. Yeah, but the idea of like Cisco being in a fucking Miramax film.
So funny. It's so innocent because this was filmed and released like, what is it, March 8th? That's like 5 months before 9/11. This is the end of innocence for anybody.
Yeah, that's what they were saying is 2001 9/11 was the end of the innocence for the Y2K era.
You know how 2001 started was Dale Earnhardt dying at the Daytona 500 on TV.
Okay.
It was like February 1st. And things didn't get better after that.
Okay. Yeah.
Fucking Martin Short's in this?
Yeah, Martin Short's in it. With
I don't think I've ever seen
very
this.
2000s. Me either, dude. I mean, I saw 10 Things I Hate About You, and this is the argument they were making for this one. They're like, the better Kirsten Dunst movie is She's All That. Mm-hmm. But that one is or not. No, what's the Bring It On, the cheerleading one? Yeah, that one.
She was also in like a Holocaust movie at this time too.
I'll have to look at that one.
And she was in this little movie called Spider-Man.
Yeah, she was the first Mary Jane Watson in live action. But they're saying that movie has reached escape velocity from the time period it was in. Then this was a music video.
What do they mean by that?
Because it's still in the pop culture, because Ariana Grande.
A good thing nobody who listens to this podcast listens to Ariana Grande.
But Ariana Grande did it in a music video. She did it. Thank You Next is the music video. And she does a parody of a bunch of different rom-coms.
Well, I mean, it's like at that time period, a lot of music videos were like parodying like late 80s movies or referencing them. Like, I mean, literally the song 1985 is just all scenes from 80s movies and music videos. So, I mean, it makes sense. We're as far away from 2001 we're farther away from 2001 than 2001 was from the 80s. Yeah, we're very old.
Yeah, I mean, so I guess all I was trying to get at is that I want to call us the Y2 kids generation. I always want to do the peace sign with it.
Y2K,
I'm the Y2 kids. We're the Y2 kids.
Oh my God.
We're not millennials. We're the Y2 kids.
Y2K, the fucking dumbest fucking I'm afraid the world is going to end thing of all time. So stupid.
So stupid.
I mean, if anybody young is listening to this and some fucking boomer or Gen Xer calls you and your generation stupid, they literally thought the world was going to fucking end because computers wouldn't know how to change from 99 to 00.
Or that's that they weren't going to do. It's not they didn't know how.
Or they're going to
Emily Cornelius did that Thank You Next video. I couldn't remember her fucking name. She did that music video for the music video show Comedy Save the Video Star, which you should come see third Fridays of the month at Muni Information Cafe, DIY TRL at 7:30, 8 o'clock show, free for right now.
It's downstairs, right?
Yeah, it's in the basement. It's a
Sick.
cool little like DIY venue. There's a little too punk rock at the beginning. Very dirty, but now they got a vacuum. The sound guy goes, "We got a vacuum now." That's what
sick.
The big one.
They finally sold 4 books and they can afford a
They
vacuum.
got a vacuum. There's like a vacuum store, a vacuum repair shop down on in Broadway.
So they just brought their old dirt devil from the 90s and they're like, "Can you fix this?"
Yeah. Emily Cornelius introduced me to Thank You Next by Ariana Grande. They did a reference to Bring It On, which escaped the pop culture relevance. Well, it's bigger than just the Y2K era.
Mm-hmm.
And they're saying it's
been brought to a new generation.
Yes. And they're saying that this movie that Kirsten Dunst did with Cisco didn't make it out of that. That's why they use it as a perfect example of the Y2K era. Get Over It, the movie that they were referencing, because they're saying it was like the mosquito trapped in amber, and you could just like take the blood out of the Y2K era right out of it. Great analogy, I thought. But anyway,
that whole, what is that, 97 to 2001, 2002 ish? There was like a distinct kind of style to those. Like all horror movies at that time were trying to be Scream. All comedy movies at that time were like trying to be American Pie. Like dramas were kind of in this like weird kind of in between. Like you had what's his tits that did Dark Knight. Fucking Nolan did Memento in that time period.
Yeah, I mean, look at this. Mila Kunis, dude. I can't get over that she's in it. But
she still looks great too.
Yeah,
she looks the same.
Yeah, she's wearing skirts. They got some bikini. Obviously, you
look
gotta
at those
have
cans.
a fucking bikini shot.
Kirsten Dunst still looks great. Did you see that movie Civil War?
No, it seemed too depressing.
It was fun. It wasn't what I thought it was going to be, but it wasn't bad. She still looks great.
Yeah, I was trying to get some examples of Y2K fashion, but all I can see is these low-rise pants she's got on.
Well,
is this like a
pants
skirt?
that look like pants that look like they're like aluminum? Like that's what I think when I think of like 2000.
Yeah, I don't know.
Gigantic fucking overly baggy pants, monstrous suits. You ever seen those NBA drafts from that time period? It was cartoonish.
No, I don't.
It's a cartoonish.
I don't remember the NBA drafts.
So type it in. Look up NBA draft pictures, NBA draft suits, 2003. Look at that fucking dumbass suit. Gigantic. Overly big suit.
Yeah,
ridiculous.
The baggy thing was in then.
Can you believe it? All these world-class athletes.
Yeah, all the money they got in the world, and this is what.
If Dwayne Wade was here right now, I'd tell him to his face that suit was stupid.
Yeah, these are some ridiculously big suits.
Look at
on
that.
These ridiculously big men. Yeah, there's a picture of LeBron with a huge suit.
Like if that suit was fitted, that would look fucking awesome. It's like they're already using up a ton of fabric to cover your enormous body, LeBron. Why are you using more than you need?
Ethan Everhart runs the Jokes and Jam show, if you don't know.
I do.
Yeah.
It's like live video saved the comedy,
saved
saved
the video star, which you're on.
I am.
Next Friday. You should come out to it, everybody.
And then afterward, my band's doing an album release show at Goosetown Tavern.
Solar Flare Sunsets, the band.
Bingo, baby.
Yeah. So for the listener, if they don't know, the comics come on, they do a set, and then they've picked a song that they sing while your band plays.
Yeah. Or you can play an instrument too. Okay. It's just most comics.
So I have my saxophone. If I could pick a saxophone song.
You could play the sax. I mean, if you want to sing and do the sax, that's fine. You just have to play with the band.
Very talented group, I think. Great band. The drummer's a good guy. Mm-hmm. Bassist, good guy. But I have a longer relationship with the drummer. He's a good guy. What's his name?
Jordan.
Jordan. Give him a shout out. He's great.
Jordan's great.
Thank you.
He's a swell guy. Just got married. Well, he's a mensch. That's what we say in my culture.
You're Jewish?
Sure. Wait, actually, no, not right now. No, I'm very much not. No, I'm whatever you want me to be.
Racist.
Okay, well, that's what a lot of people. I'm so sorry. I'm sick of it. It's a hack joke to me.
Yeah.
When I go up on stage, like at an open mic, and somebody's like, "Here comes a racist guy." It's like,
if you're not watching the video, he's
insane.
A bald. I
understand what I look like, but it's like that's your hack.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
You're a hack.
Yeah. I mean, I get it, and I'm sorry about that. That's your crossover. And what I was getting at is you're so talented.
Yeah.
That it's like with the playing the guitar, the singing, the comedy, you know, you're really, I mean, if you could dance, you'd be
I cannot do that.
You know, you'd be an unstoppable force.
It would be an unstoppable force, but
you know, you look like that, and that's unfortunate, and that's kept you where you are in life.
Yeah, I know. I'm aware.
Your shirt's riding up a little bit on your belly, just so you know. Let's bring that down because you're on camera. You know,
nobody wants to see my abs.
Right? Yeah, he's got abs. Everybody.
I do. Maybe not right now. I just ate a fucking gallon of your ice cream.
Yeah, just get you some chocolate marshmallow.
It's pretty good.
And white cake.
White.
Oh, yeah.
White cake is right cake.
Wow. Okay. Ooh, that could be a name for the ice cream. White is right. Chocolate ice cream.
Hey, you could advertise on half the comedy podcast.
Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea.
Write that down. I want 10%.
That's pretty good. But what I was getting at is, you know, you run this Jokes and Jam show. It's a very good show. It's struggled to find a home, you know.
It most certainly has.
Which is unfortunate.
Every time I've booked this show, except I've had it at 3 venues. And
started at where?
It started at Max Taps. That's how I got in there. And then just the room wasn't conducive
like
to
a bar.
A band. Yeah. So
brewery bar area.
We moved from there, and then we went to Goosetown Tavern.
Traditionally, comedy's never really lasted.
Yeah,
there.
It's hard. The room's small. There's not like...
Yeah, they move you to the back of the room, or they bring you to the front. 2
months after we start the show there, they sell it to the people who own Larimer, Lost Lake, Globe Hall, Rocket Space. They bought Goosetown Tavern, so they changed management. And then I took a few months off, year off, however long off, got it in at Mercury Cafe, booked the show. 3 weeks later,
an institution here in Denver.
3 weeks later, Cafe. They announced they sold it.
Yeah,
someone else, but we still kept the show there. So whoever wants to book the show next, know that you're going to go out of business. It's just going to happen.
Yeah, Mercury Cafe. I mean, you would have thought it would have been great because it is a music venue, but they welcomed a lot of different vibes.
I did comedy there once.
Yeah, they does comedy. They do poetry. They do all kinds of art installations. They do plays. I've seen plays there. I've seen, they do swing dancing. I mean, they do
pole dancing upstairs.
Yeah, it's a big creative place that welcomed everybody. And I do think with this new management, the vibes changed a little bit. And it's inclusive, but the vibe of like having a bunch of different things.
It's not inclusive too. Somebody with this fucking face.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
But yeah, I guess the question I wanted to ask you, you do the Jokes and Jam show. You're a musician and a comedian. What comes first for Ethan Everhart, the jokes or the jams?
For that show or for me personally?
Me personally. We're talking about the man.
I'm way better at guitar than I am at anything else, but I've also been doing it longer.
So the jams come first.
Yeah. But I've also, do you hate those people who are like, I've been doing comedy my whole life? It's like, shut up. I'll fucking kill you, dude. But I was I was like, shut up. You've been doing comedy since you were fucking 20. Shut up.
It's pretty early.
Yeah. I mean, I've been doing it since I was 24. I just turned 24. But like some people, I actually went on stage for the first time at 20, but I've actually been doing comedy since I was a little kid. It's like, shut up.
You're doing a great impression of Evan Johnson.
Is that Evan? Does he say that?
No,
I don't think
he
Evan
started pretty early. He's like couldn't get into bars when he started.
Yeah, but he was like doing stand-up. But he's not claiming. I actually started stand-up when I was in elementary school because I made my friends laugh. It's like, shut up.
Yeah, there's a lot of stories of comedians being like, oh, I was such a disruption in the classroom that the teacher told me, if you behave on Fridays, I will let you have 10 minutes to like...
No, I don't talk. I fucking hated the class clown.
Would you do that? You're also a teacher right now.
I am. Yeah. I've told a kid that because he wouldn't shut up in class afterward. I'm like, I can get you on stage.
Okay.
I could get you up at Comedy Works. I could do it. I could pull a string. And he's like, really? I'm like, yeah, just you need to shut up. You have to shut up. And, he did shut up, but he's just never.
He doesn't call in every week.
No. It's so funny because it's funny like teaching kids who like are disruptive, and then you like because they want everybody to look at them, and then you assign like a project where they have to present, and they're like, why do? And they're like, once they get in front of the people, they can't handle it because they don't want to look
shy.
dumb. And it's like your whole in-class persona is that you're an idiot, but now it's like you don't want to perform that in front of people. Just a little fucking harder than it seems.
Yeah.
I'll clown kids when they're bad. They have bad jokes. Yeah, we just started this week. Eddie Kid, he kept disrupting class and like trying to get everybody to laugh, and it wasn't working. And then
we've all been there, huh?
I got the whole class to laugh, and I told him in front of everybody. I'm like, I just did in about 5 seconds what you've been trying to do for 15 minutes. Stop talking. I'm better at this. I'm fun. I'm a fun teacher.
You're like, we're trying to talk about slavery.
We're trying to talk about geography.
Right, because you're a history teacher.
I do teach
just
history,
for the listener.
But no, I've been
you're
playing.
Not a math teacher trying to talk about slavery. For some reason, the PE teacher won't stop talking.
Like I tell you what, he got shot because of
the Civil War.
I don't know. I have always been like the funny. I was the funny kid.
Are you the funny teacher?
Oh yeah.
You're the funniest teacher.
Yeah, I 100% am the funniest teacher at the school. 100%. But I also I grew up like my mom listened to we listened to music all the time. So then I gravitated towards that. Growing up in school, I hated the class clown. All the shit I just talked about.
Because you thought you could do it better.
Well, I knew I could. I think that's the difference. Because I've realized way later that I've always hated hack. I've always hated it.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because once that Ginger episode of South Park came out, and then for the next 7 years, every person who could never string together a real fucking actual creative insult would just call me a soulless ginger. It's like, guys, I'm losing my hair. I got fucking buck teeth. There are so many other things you could make fun of me for. And you're uncreative. You're an uncreative loser. I hated the class clown. I had one buddy who was a good class clown because he was actually funny. Most people who were the class clown were not funny. They were just loud. They were loud, and they were like edgelords at an open mic. And it's like I always hated that. It's cheap. Anyone could fucking do it. Couldn't stand it. Couldn't stand it.
Would you say there's hacks with guitar playing?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
God, and I start naming some names.
Well, mostly if you're a well-known guitarist, you're quite good. But just people just playing super, super fast for the sake of it, that's hack. Phrasing is everything. Like
Metallica?
No.
Okay, well, I don't. Who's fast?
Just go into just mindless shredding. None of these guys would fall under that category. I just
brought up a list of famous guitar players.
Yeah.
Jimmy Page, hack or not?
Absolutely not.
B.B. King, hack or not?
No.
Carlos Santana,
no.
Hack or not? I don't know who Brian May is.
He's the guitarist of Queen. You don't know who Brian May is?
No, I know Queen. I know fucking Freddie Mercury. I don't know Brian May.
Yeah, he wrote all the music.
Stevie Ray Vaughan.
He's the greatest guitar player ever lived.
I think that Texas Flood song hits a little differently now, huh? Topical.
Got him. Got him.
Got you, Texas.
None of the, I've just said it. None
Do you
of
think
these
they
guys
stopped playing Texas Flood in Texas right now?
I mean,
they took it off the airwaves.
At least probably not in Austin.
Because they took out songs during 9/11. They took out they stopped rotation of certain songs for some reason.
Like what? You know what song they should have taken out of rotation after 9/11? That fucking horrible Toby Keith song. The Uncle Sam's gonna put a boot in your ass song. That fucking song stinks. Toby Keith sucked. He's terrible. I don't care if he's dead. He fucking sucked. Walk Like an Egyptian? Rock the Casbah.
Yeah, so Clear Channel Communications, which is the big, the radio stations.
Yeah, it would be a real shame for New York to hear a song about New York right after 9/11.
It wasn't a ban, but they strongly encouraged radio stations to pull insensitive or potentially triggering songs, including
Egypt isn't even in the Middle East. It's in Africa.
It's including songs mentioning airplanes.
That's
the Middle
hilarious.
East or violence. Some examples were Walk Like an Egyptian by the Bangles, Rock the Casbah by the Clash, and songs by Rage Against the Machine.
It's hilarious. Helter Skelter just keeps catching strays. Like 9/11, the fucking Manson murders.
Bodies.
What a Wonderful World by Louis Armstrong was pulled. Isn't the world great and people are nice if we could all come together and love each other?
Pull it.
Like, absolutely not. I don't want no black guy who plays a fucking trumpet. Absolutely not.
Slash, hack or not?
No. Slash
Eddie Van Halen.
Eddie Van Halen, innovator. If you want me to go the true Eddie Van Halen, Jimi Hendrix, Stevie Ray Vaughan, those three, maybe Chuck Berry too, and Eric Clapton. Those guitarists, there's a distinct before and after. When Clapton came out, everybody was trying to be Clapton. So what everybody was trying to sound like. Then Hendrix came, and everybody was trying to sound like Hendrix. And then Eddie Van Halen came out, and literally all of 80s metal is just guitarists trying to play like Eddie Van Halen. They're like, what if I just play super, super fast? And it's like, you don't have the phrasing or the tone. But phrasing, putting the right notes in the right spot. Stevie Ray Vaughan, I mean, that's every guitar player who's come out since 1982 is just tries to sound like him. You're doing licks. I pull licks from all these guys. I'm a fucking hack. If anybody on this list is a fucking hack, it's me. I could, if we pull, if you pulled up one of my band songs, I could tell you I could break down a solo and tell you who I fucking stole the licks from.
What song should I pull up here?
Do you want me to do that? Break down one of my solos?
Yeah, we could talk. Yeah, we'll get it. I mean, yeah, I want you to just.
Okay. Go to,
pick a fucking song. Sorry.
Do Snowdrifts.
It's not one of these first three.
Just type in Snowdrifts. So if I said Snowdrifts.
Snowdrifts.
It's one word. Bingo, right there. Skip to about halfway through. It's a long song. Don't need to hear all that stuff. Okay.
Zappa. I'm hearing Zappa.
No. This is really Metallica-y. Okay.
Do you think most musicians react to this, to their music, just like rolling their eyes listening to it? John Mayer, is he hack?
No. He's underrated. He's incredible.
Interesting.
That's a Stevie Ray Vaughan lick.
Okay.
100%. Okay, now we're getting into the Knopfler. Knopfler's my favorite guitarist. This right here, this is a Knopfler lick.
Is he in Queen?
Dire Straits. Okay. This is kind of Jimmy Pagey. And then here's just a straight Zeppelin riff. Oh yeah. It's all, I mean, I could pick it all out.
You know, they say great artists steal.
Oh right? Yeah, they do. They're only 12 notes. They're only 12 notes.
Good point. All right, yeah. So when I did the music video show, I did,
which was last week. We should say this. We're doing this like right after. This was 8 days ago. This was last Thursday.
Yeah, I did "Hit Me, Baby, One More Time."
The Tenacious D version.
Yeah, from the hit motion picture Kung Fu Panda 4.
Kung Fu Panda 4. Everybody knows the fourth movie is always the best in the series.
Yeah, you know, everyone thought this is when it's really started.
That is the case in Friday the 13th, but
okay,
I think that's the only one.
Yeah, people are like, start with the fourth Panda. Yeah. Well, you gotta take the journey. Yeah,
you do. But, I've never seen any Kung Fu Panda.
It's good. Yeah, and I have my nunchaku on stage.
Yes.
So that's fun. Were you impressed by my skills?
I was. I can tell you practiced it. Oh yeah. Fucked up the words a little. Had a little timing issue.
Yeah.
Fixed it right away. Didn't have any more.
Me? Yeah. I'm very impressive. Oh wow! Look at this zoom you got going.
That's right. I know how to work a video editor.
Now you do.
That's right.
Because it's funny. Because on the first one, you're like, I don't want to learn video editing.
Well,
on the first video pod we did.
Did I say that?
Yeah.
I don't. But so this is
you can see way better.
Caden had the better camera here.
Which is cool that you linked them together.
Yeah. That's that angle's from my phone.
Yeah. All right. You know, that's fun. Yeah, you're playing the guitar right there. Yeah. I was probably one of the better singers for sure, or at least musicians overall on the show. You'd say.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Let's see. Everybody, I think, but Eland
Stribling
and Ed had a timing issue. I think Ed used to be in a band. I want to say when he was younger.
Yeah, he started off playing bass in a
So
like
he's
a rock band,
emo, and then
band.
Eland just has rhythm. That's the clip
because he's a black guy.
That's the clip. That's your clip, and you can tag him in it. And no, it was fun. It was fun. You know what's funny is after the show, Mike messaged me, and he's like, "You can keep your money if you do not post me singing that song."
Oh, Mike Hammock. Yeah.
He's like, I don't want there to be any evidence of it.
That was a bold choice of him.
It's hilarious.
Yeah,
it's very funny.
Comic picked
that he had a full band, and he's like, I'm going to choose the song that requires just a guitar.
Yeah.
And he's like, I was going to do tribute, but Mitch did it. I'm like, well, you could have chosen. There are 1,000 other Tenacious D songs.
And it's not the same crowd from the last, show that's coming. But
it was still fun. I think everybody had a pretty good set except me. I went back and listened to my set, and I was like, God, this is actually worse than it felt in the moment. And it did not feel good in the moment.
No, I think, you got to crack them open. The host set's always, it's always the hardest one.
Yeah, I mean, that's how I usually look at it. But then because you are like, wow, that sucked. Then you go back and like listen to it, and you're like, oh, okay, wasn't as bad as I thought. It was as bad, if not worse. And I can't blame the crowd because I was running on fumes.
Yeah, and Pop-Tarts.
And I hadn't eaten all day. You fed me Pop-Tarts.
Yeah, some Pop-Tarts in my car.
Yeah.
So I've been trying to do a joke about that. I've been talking. I'm like, I don't like the person I'm becoming. Like, I wanted a sweet treat when I was at work, so I stopped at a King Soopers and I went in and I bought these Pop-Tarts, a pack of Pop-Tarts, because it was cheaper than buying like a candy bar up front. Mm-hmm. So I bought these cinnamon roll Pop-Tarts, and as I was going into the King Soopers, I saw a homeless family, lady and 3 kids. I didn't read their sign. I just walked past.
Of course.
But yeah. And as I was leaving, I was like, oh, I need to hide my box of just walking out with a box of Pop-Tarts so they don't see me. And I'm not going to eat all these. I mean, I had in my mind, I'm not going to eat all these Pop-Tarts.
It's just cheaper.
What am I going to do with all these Pop-Tarts?
Yeah.
But I still didn't want to give them to the homeless family in case I wanted them.
Yep.
And then I ended up just giving them to you the next day.
Who is not homeless.
No, and could afford his own Pop-Tarts.
Can't afford my own Pop-Tarts.
But I hid them from this homeless family and walked further around the parking lot to get to my bus.
Well, that at least shows that you have the capacity in your brain to know that I should be helping these people. Now you just have to act upon it.
Yeah, I've been listening to this book called The Daily Stoic. So every day is like a different Stoic lesson from,
What'd you learn today?
Today, oh man, that's a harder one to think. Cause I was, a lot of it right now, I'm getting a lot of like, when good men do nothing is like when evil like wins kind of stuff. So like that was running through my head as I didn't want to share my Pop-Tarts with these children.
Yeah. I mean, you don't want these kids to be fat.
Yeah. I was like, they probably don't. That song's probably not asking for food. It's asking for money. They don't want
food.
Yeah. They didn't look like they were starving.
Why would the homeless want food?
Unhoused,
Whatever.
Yeah.
It's all the same thing.
Yeah. Today's lesson, I can't recall at the moment.
It's good. It's good that you're listening to the book.
Oh, you think if I would have read it, I would have retained it a little more?
You're probably only going to listen to it one time.
I was like, I could just restart this next year too, because I started it on January 1st.
And how long is this fucking book?
There's one for every day of the year.
Oh, how long is each one?
Like a minute to like 2-3 minutes.
Okay.
What
you should do is you should re-listen. Oh, excuse me. To all of them every day.
Go back and
listen to all the old ones, and then you stop on today's.
Well, I mean, that's too much to think about. That's like information overload.
Yeah, but like if you'd done it day to day, you would have the first 25. Just it's ingrained.
Well, I don't know if it's. Yeah, you want to internalize some of these things, but I don't think that's necessarily how they're meant to be consumed.
Repetition.
It's not about memorization of these things.
Memorize.
It's about, what
have to,
resonates with you and going forth in life and doing what feels right.
Oh, that's stupid. You just got to retain the information and act upon
Talk like
it.
a real history teacher.
Yeah, that crap doesn't matter.
What was the year fucking that the Civil War happened?
What fucking happened? Well, there were multiple years.
Or started, I guess. Yeah.
April. Well,
19.
Depends on what do you mean by
87.
what do you mean by what do you mean by Civil War? And when it started.
Is that one of your kids?
That's my Jordan Peterson. What do you mean by war?
Okay, yeah.
And then I start crying and blaming the woke mob.
You'd be wearing
on all my woes.
way nicer suit. If
I would. He does have.
Yeah, why don't you pull your shirt down a little bit?
He does have pretty good style.
Yeah.
That very thin Canadian.
Yeah. Well, he was heavier, and then he did the carnivore diet.
Yeah, but he was still like skinny.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely more
svelte.
Yeah, he does have nice suits.
Yeah, I mean, he does have people custom making his suits for him.
That's true. That certainly helps when you're getting that right wing grifter money.
Yeah,
that's where all the fucking money is.
Yeah,
I feel like it's drying up soon. I think.
You think?
I think soon
because of the tariffs.
And the child rape. I think that's probably.
Well, I mean, you think that's what's going to take them down, but they just keep on chugging.
That is true. It sucks that it took them being in power in every single facet of the government for people to be like, wait, they fucked kids, and there's like nothing anybody can do about it now. Man, what are you gonna do?
Or ever. I mean, people were always fucking kids up top.
That is true.
Up top, people are always fucking kids.
In the bottom, though. Folks,
it is a comedy show. I mean, this is the comedy section.
We're having a good time.
What you clicked on. You said that you were an American realist on one of these pods.
Did I?
Yeah, and I think
in what context? In what context?
I think we were just talking about like how can you be patriotic or like be proud to be an American, but not also like
and not be like we never fucking did anything wrong.
Yeah.
No, we did some cool shit.
Which
We've
I think
done
Conan,
some cool stuff.
Conan, I know your hero, Conan O'Brien says, I mean, a ginger holding on to his hair. I mean, he's probably taking pills.
I mean, I don't know his parents lived to be 10 billion years old. I don't know if his dad had a full head of hair.
Probably not.
Maybe.
He's got that Conan money.
That is true. His hair doesn't look like it's artificial, though.
No, but you could take pills to like keep growing it.
Well, it's part of his image. I mean, I would do it too.
Yeah, I mean, that's like such an identifying feature.
Wouldn't it be weird if like my image, let's say I'm 60 years old and like my face is identifiable without hair, and then randomly my hair starts to grow back, and then like I have to start shaving my head because this is my image. I have to start taking pills. I think
you should change your image at that point.
Yeah, I'd be getting so much poon in my 60s with a full head of hair.
All right, I had to cut out 15 minutes of us saying inappropriate words for
don't cut
vagina.
it out. Just cut out the part where we talked about how much we love what's going on in the news. Cut out that part.
No, but we're talking about Conan O'Brien. I liked in his
Mark Twain.
Yeah, it's Mark Twain. I was like, who's the old guy writer? Mark
All
Twain,
of them?
where he was saying that like to be patriotic, to love your country, but like question the government or whatever. I
know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
But he said something quite like that, right?
Yeah, and it's not a coincidence that he's
supporting your government when it deserves it, or something
exactly.
like that.
It's not a coincidence that he also studied history. It's like, yeah, because when you think about it, like at least the way it's projected to us is that, well, the country was founded on these ideals of people being free and everybody's created equal and we have certain rights and like all that is great. Those are great ideas.
This honor feels very different to me. I think accepting an award named after Mark Twain is a responsibility. One cannot invoke Twain without understanding who he was and what he stood for. Now, don't be distracted by the white suit and the cigar and the riverboat. Twain is alive, vibrant, and vitally relevant today.
You think so?
Yes, he is America's greatest humorist.
He answered you.
I don't know
but his
about
enduring power springs from his core principles that shaped his comedy and made him one of our greatest Americans. First and foremost, Twain hated bullies. He populated his works with abusers such as Huck Finn's alcoholic father, Tom Driscoll, and Pudd'nhead Wilson, and he made his readers passionately hate those characters. He punched up, not down.
Do you feel like you do that with your comedy?
Deeply empathize with
Most
the weak.
of the time.
Twain.
Well, here's the thing: is some people think you're punching down because they want to define themselves as being beneath. But it's like, I'm not. Look, that's because that's a loaded. So you're punching down. It's like, well, like say for example, I make fun of the homeless. But what if that homeless person's a racist? You know what I mean? Where it's like, that's just a
where's the line?
Random example. So, but like when he, you know what he's saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't listened to any Mark Twain books on audio. Yeah.
But you know what Conan's saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where it's like, you're not making fun of, the mentally handicapped because you think it's funny. It's like, no, he's like lambasting. He's like doing what like South Park does. And It's Always Sunny. And like these shows where they, like the reason South Park doesn't get canceled isn't because it comes from a different time where people would just understood what comedy was. They say that
your
anymore.
Cartman impression right there.
Like I hate once somebody says woke as like a pejorative, I'm like, I genuinely don't respect your fucking opinion on anything. Because it's such an amorphous fucking word that doesn't mean anything anymore. So like when they go, "Oh, you can't fucking do it. You can't fucking say anything anymore."
That's
South Park,
because you're always like words have meaning.
Yeah.
So, but you don't think woke has a meaning anymore.
No, because people haven't made it. Because what does woke mean?
I mean, different things to different people.
Exactly. That's the problem. Is like,
well, you can say that about any word.
Yeah, but like that word in particular is now loaded. It meant one thing when it became part of the popular vernacular. It was taken, and now it's been politically hijacked by people who want to claim that they're woke, white people, and people who want to claim that literally anything they don't like is now woke.
Right. Yeah.
So, like South Park, It's Always Sunny. People go, well, why couldn't they get away with it? It's like, because whenever Cartman is goose stepping and dressed up as Hitler, what then happens in the next scene? Mel Gibson literally shits in his face. The bad guy always gets his comeuppance every time. And it's never glorifying that behavior. It's ridiculing that behavior every time. That's why. That's why they can get away with it. Because they're not getting away with anything. They're doing the right thing.
Interesting. And it's funny enough.
And it's funny.
Yeah,
like, they're doing their job. They're a comedy show. They're making you laugh. And they're doing it the right way. It's
just like these illegals coming into countries the right way. No, when people say the right way. No, that's exactly because I just hear that. I don't know.
Yeah, they're not going up on, it's that is not the same thing as a comic going up at an open mic saying, the N-word just because they're like, it gets a reaction. And what? The most annoying thing about comedy are people that go up and they say something that they think is edgy. And it's just like some shitty hacky joke. And then they already have their planned response to the groan that's usually not there because the joke is bad. They go, oh, so women shouldn't vote. Well, I thought this was a comedy show. This is comedy, folks. This is what we do. It's like, you suck at comedy and you should give up and kill yourself. You should end your life in front of everybody. That would be a way better bit. Or you can just move to Austin where all those people move.
Those people.
Bad comics. Bad open micers move there.
Interesting. I mean, Maron's coming out on a lot of stuff talking about...
Beautiful. It's beautiful. Dan Soder is too.
Oh, interesting. Okay, yeah. I've heard people saying like, "Oh, he's not bowing to Rogan. And he's like doesn't have to because he's."
And look, I don't think Joe
money.
Rogan is like everybody needs to say retard or anything. I don't think that that's the case. But like, those type of people congregate around that sphere of influence, particularly in Austin. I also like have almost no respect for any major comic who moved to Austin right after Joe Rogan did.
Tom Segura.
None. Zero.
No, he was good at the beginning.
He was.
You know, like
he was. That's the worst part. Is that
he's
he
like
was so
Luke
good.
Skywalker.
But then
He's
it's
good
like
at the
the most popular guy in school moved here, so then you move here, even though you literally could live anywhere. It's pathetic. It's
they did get very I don't know. Yeah, their podcast definitely went downhill.
Yeah,
once they started getting too, I'd say, right wingy with that stuff. You know.
Ugh,
I used to listen to Your Mom's House.
I used to listen to it every week, and then at one point it was like, for real, every 4.5 minutes there was a 3-minute ad.
Yeah,
like that. It was their ad.
Things.
They were reading the ad, and then they would have, if you did it on YouTube as well, they would do that, and then there would be an embedded YouTube ad afterward, and it's like, how much money is enough money?
It's never enough, right?
It's like you moved to Texas and you don't fucking pay taxes. You're also rich enough now to where you probably don't even fucking pay federal taxes. So, yeah, everybody stinks. I should be in charge of everything. I think that's what it boils down to.
Yeah, a new school year for you. You know, you're.
I've had a great week, actually.
What are the kids scared of these days? Because last time you're on, you know, we're talking about all the repeals and stuff that they're, you know, when Trump first got into office, you know, with your kids, you know, worried about stuff. And now they're taking away funding for a whole bunch of things, you know.
Well, the kids don't know anything about that.
No, but I mean, you're dealing with stuff, you know.
Well,
is it harder for teachers now?
I mean, if I were teaching in Iowa, I would probably have sued the state government of Iowa if I was teaching in Iowa, because I would 100% be in a lawsuit against the Department of Education of Oklahoma if I taught in Oklahoma right now.
Because?
Well, because they're requiring classes to have the 10 Commandments posted. They're demanding that the Bible be in every social humanities class, which is, I mean, it's a direct violation of the First Amendment. It's particularly in American history class. You can't teach American history the correct way. You have to gloss over all the genocide. You can't talk. You can't avoid slavery because it's really hard to talk over, but you can't talk about how bad it actually was. You have to teach it.
They probably had a good time.
They basically they're like the slaves were slaves and they were treated very well and they were given skills. That's what you have to teach kids. They were given skills that they could then use after slavery ended, which we just did.
Yeah, picking cotton's a skill, huh?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not trying to take anything away.
Disgusting.
Yeah, it's bad.
It's fucking disgusting. And
but
it like legitimately pisses me off.
But no one's forcing Colorado teachers to do anything.
No. Well, that's kind of the flip side of what's going on, where they're purposely killing the Department of Education, where it's like, okay, well, it is going to go back to the states. So you're going to have all the blue states, you're going to have like correct history curriculum, and then literally all the red states, it's going to be like, America's never done anything wrong. I don't know what black people are all complaining about. Everything's perfect. Yeah. I mean, if you thought it was bad, if you think people already, half the country already thinks that the Civil War was not caused by the issue of slavery.
I've never heard anyone say this, but you know,
literally half the country believes that.
Interesting.
And it's factually untrue. It's factually untrue. And that's only going to get worse. It's only going to get worse.
And you think that's the root of all our problems?
I do think that is the root of a lion's share of the social problems in the United States, was the lack of reckoning with what the country did to a significant portion of the population afterward. And the fact that we didn't prosecute. The fact that the war ended and within 10 years, all the people who caused that war were back in positions of power. The politicians who started that war then became the governors and the senators and the state representatives of all those states in the South 12 years after the war was over. And they instituted Jim Crow. None of them went to jail. They gerrymandered everything. Like, it's not a fucking coincidence. Go look at, if you go back and read the arguments that these people were saying before and after the Civil War, of the people are coming here, they're trying to take away your way of life, they're trying to take away your Bible, they're trying to stomp on your Christian values. It's like the exact same stuff people say today during election season. They're like, those liberals are trying to come down here and they're trying to destroy your way of life and they're trying to take away your Christianity. It's like you're using the same. People like this. I'm not saying all conservatives, but people like this have been using the same fucking template for 160 years. And people keep falling for it, in part because education is not funded well in a lot of places. It's been co-opted and politicized by so many fucking different people that have legitimate political long-term agendas to make the youth stupid.
And how did you break out of this cycle? I mean,
I don't know.
You're like a lower middle class person. You come from that background, right? You know, like Iowa, small town, right? Mm-hmm. So you'd think would have fallen into these.
Well, like when I went to school,
traps.
like we weren't taught that the Civil War is about states' rights. We were not taught that.
Okay, but we were not told that. Telling
but that is
now
the state curriculum in Iowa.
Okay,
it was not like that 15 years ago
because they were just teaching the facts back then. And
yeah, I mean, obviously, like you're not going to get everything. Obviously, it's a general education course, but they're like, these were the problems. Here's basically what happened, and here's the aftermath. Like, you're not getting like in the nitty gritty, like you would in like a college course, or like reading a book about each incident. But like, they didn't go like, well, there was slavery, and it wasn't as bad as everybody says. Like that didn't happen. Like that didn't happen.
Right. Yeah.
And so like. Growing up where I grew up,
small town Iowa,
which per capita, no state in the Union gave more of their young men to fight the Union cause than Iowa.
What does per capita mean?
So percentage. So something like 25% or whatever of young men from 1864 or 61 to 65 in Iowa fought in the Civil War, which is higher percentage than any other state. Whereas, like, obviously, like, New York has a bajillion more people, but, like, percentage-wise.
Okay.
So, per capita. Like,
so they still didn't give as many as...
They didn't give as many numbers as other people, but percentage-wise, right? So, like, the courthouse in the town I grew up in, there are Civil War-era cannons outside. And there are plaques that are talking about how many men died and fought for the Union cause in the Civil War. And there are people in my hometown who grew up there, whose parents grew up there, whose grandparents grew up there, who have been to, they can count on one hand how many states they've been to. And they will fly the Confederate flag because they're like, the Southern pride. It's like, you could fucking move to Alabama for $40. You could just move there. It's infuriating. And some of these people I fucking sat right next to in history class. It's like it's not that we weren't taught something different. We had the same teacher. We used the same textbook. We were there. I just paid attention and you didn't.
So you think it's that they were ignorant?
I think it's part of it.
And they were raised with hate.
I mean, some of them certainly were, but I don't think everybody was.
Sure.
No, I don't think everybody was.
Yeah, I mean, I know I think this stuff's very interesting. I know it's a big part of your life, and we do always find ourselves talking about it.
Yeah.
But I think that's why you should start your own podcast called The American Realist.
I will not do a podcast for no money. I've done that before, and I didn't enjoy it.
But you'll play the guitar for no money.
Yeah, because it's way more fun.
Well, editing these videos, you didn't want to do it at the beginning either, and you can see that there's.
I still don't.
But there's a benefit to it.
I'm not saying there's not a benefit to it. I don't see any benefit to me doing a podcast.
I mean, you could really. I think that would be where your audience would come from.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you'd be like, Jordan Peterson-esque in the way that like academics would.
I'm not an academic though. I don't have.
You teach. You're a teacher.
Yeah, but I don't have
academics.
I don't have a master's degree or a PhD.
I don't think those are mutually exclusive.
Right? I don't have. Okay, let me be more specific. I don't have published academic papers.
Okay,
I think that's the actual requirement. Yeah.
I guess we can Google it.
Yeah.
Should we finish this a Conan thing?
No. Conan's the best. Everybody knows Conan's the best. Anybody who doesn't think Conan's the best is over 70 years old and it doesn't fucking matter.
An academic person is someone primarily engaged in scholarly activities, typically within a higher education and
They're
institution
involved in
like
teaching,
college.
research, and dissemination of knowledge. So the research is the important
I was
part.
getting there, man. Why you keep jumping?
Publishing research.
Okay.
I read faster than you. You listen.
Okay.
You listen faster. I read faster.
Well, you have 2 ears, Ethan.
I do.
And 1 eye.
And 1 mouth.
Yeah. 1 eye.
And 1 fucking fat mouth that won't fucking shut up. No, if you're like interested in history, look up you don't have to do it now, but like in your free time, like the Cynical Historian is fucking phenomenal guy on YouTube. He's phenomenal. That's a plug. Go look up the Cynical Historian. He's great. He also has a cute kitty that shows up in his videos every once in a while.
I think I listened to A Skeptic's Guide to U.S. History or something, a book called that. Have you listened to that?
I have not, no.
You read it?
No.
Yeah, The Skeptic's Guide to American History by Mark A. Stoller.
I know that name.
It's part of the Great Courses, which is like college level. Like I think they just record college lectures and then they like put them in a series.
That's fun. That's good. I listen to those. I listen to those on YouTube sometimes. I listened to a Yale whole class about the Civil War and Reconstruction. It was like 22 episodes.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I'm a joy to hang out with. I don't drink or do drugs, and I listen to fucking lectures. And then most of my act is cum.
Yeah, I've heard it.
Which that's a Conan trick. If you go back and watch Late Night, he is like, not that I'm saying I'm smart, but like Conan is like, he is a legit intellectual. He's very smart. He went to fucking Harvard. He wrote a dissertation at Harvard. And if you watch Late Night with Conan O'Brien, you wouldn't know that at all because they just have a fucking bear jerking off. They had the FedEx Pope. It's just silly.
And do you think like that's where you could like inject a new idea? I think.
Well, like, and he would always, if you watch his stuff, you can tell he's really smart because at some point something becomes so silly and stupid that in order to subvert everything this well, you have to know everything that's going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. I think some people are just clowns. I'm not saying this about Conan, but I know
what you mean.
Yeah. Like, I mean, specifically, there's this guy named William Montgomery. Do you know who he is? He got pretty big off of the Kill Tony verse. Ugh. But before he moved to Austin, he was in Denver. And everyone was like, I saw everybody when he first got to town, he would go up, he was doing these wacky, cerebral things. And I saw the audience, people in the comedy scene be like, what the fuck is this guy doing on stage? Was he like he's such a genius.
Was it like a Robin Williams-esque kind of thing?
No, because he wasn't, I mean, he would like act out stuff, a lot of it,
I know his name. If I saw a clip of him, I'd probably know.
He had like a notebook where his like biggest bit was that he like had a bunch of songs that he was like a list of songs that he was going to write like an album, he's like, the first song is like, Dad, stop being so mean, or and like, I'm hiding under the bed from my dad so he doesn't beat me, thing. But like, I saw the Denver comedy scene be like, what is this clown doing on stage, and like he needs to leave, versus to get to like, wow, this guy's what a genius, he must be so smart to be that crazy on stage. I'm like, dude, this guy's just a coked up fucking crazy dude. Like if I had him on the podcast and we talked, and I don't think he's a genius. But then he went to LA, he kind of ran through the scene here, and got, did what as much as he could here in the scene, moved to LA, and then ended up moving to Austin during the pandemic, I think. Now he's probably got more money than both of us through a Patreon or something, because he got on Kill Tony and he became a regular on there. Anyway, he's one of those people that I'm like, people say he's he must be a genius. And I'm like, I don't think so. I mean, we could pull up a clip. I guess.
Just pull up a picture so I can find out who the fuck you're talking about. He's on the Tonight Show?
I can't. It says Tonight Show, but I don't know. But yeah, this guy.
I don't remember this guy at all.
He would walk around. I think he was before your time. He left before you got here. But he would walk around with a neck brace on.
Okay.
Like, and he would.
That guy with the hat.
This guy.
No, other guy. And the shorts. The guy with the hat. And the YouTube shorts.
This guy.
Yeah, what's this guy's name?
I'll make you.
You're possibly already dead.
That's what I was worried about, John.
Oh, yeah, this is John Papanuanu. He was from Boulder, and he was in a jiu-jitsu school. He was a black belt in Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
Okay.
And I remember feeling a competition with him because I used to train in jiu-jitsu as well.
All right. I think we should, as a comedic solidarity across the world, if you do jujitsu before you do if you do jujitsu and then you decide I want to do comedy, you're not allowed anymore. There are too many.
After me, though,
that's starting now.
Okay.
No more.
Yeah.
No more. Absolutely no more.
Yeah, because
I'm over it.
Yeah.
I'm over it. Don't care.
Said the guy who's never done jujitsu.
Yeah, I don't care.
I'd love to see you on the mat. I can't see. I mean, you're like a muscular guy, but I don't think you got any actual.
Give me 3 weeks. I'd be good at it.
I don't know.
3 months. Give me some time to learn it. I'd be good at it.
Yeah, because you're like obsessive.
Yeah. I'd be passable. Give me 3 weeks. I'll fucking beat up John Jones. Don't show this to him, please. I think I could take him. He outweighs me by 100 pounds. He's a 1.5 feet taller than me and has been fighting for 30 years. I think I could take him.
That's what makes you a comedian.
Yeah.
That willingness
Boy,
to
yeah,
on stage.
Look, even if I can't.
And he's falling asleep.
Pretty good
and we're next to the 18-wheeler, and my life is flashing before my eyes. I start thinking,
Dude needs to let the
wait,
hair go.
Am I even here right now?
This is part of the flashing. It's just, to your perspective, it's not exactly flashing. You're just living this whole extended.
Yeah, this is like deja vu.
But yeah, this guy, I think Papanuanu was not a great comic that also thought he was this guy is Montgomery was a comedic genius. I mean, he must have something because he's popular. People like him.
Big old schlong, you think?
I wouldn't be surprised. I think the confidence has to come from somewhere.
It could be all fake. Because I think there's a fine line between confidence and delusion.
Yeah.
I think we're all a little deluded, but
yeah. Oh yeah, and he'd get angry on stage. He yells a lot.
Oh, it's one of my least favorite things.
But also, who else is getting a lot of play from yelling a lot or getting angry on stage is Derek Stroop. He was on the Tonight Show.
Yeah, he's been on a couple times, but he has good jokes.
Yeah, good jokes, but also he gets mad. He's like, that's like his.
Yeah,
thing.
but he's got good jokes.
I
don't know any of this guy's material. I'm not shitting on him.
I don't think anybody has material.
I do.
Or I don't think he has any material.
If he has no material and he got famous off Kill Tony, I have literal zero respect for his comedy.
Yeah, me either. And I've seen this act.
No, Tony Hinchcliffe's a comedic genius. Everybody loves all of his bits. He's fantastic. He's a real original, and he's certainly not a grifter. And he certainly isn't a fake douchebag. Certainly not. He's great. I'd love to do your show. I'd love to do panel.
You really? Well, yeah, panel might be fun.
No, I wouldn't. I don't like him. I don't like him at all.
Yeah.
I also don't like the show.
Yeah, I thought it was mean-spirited.
It's mean-spirited. Also, it's a fucking open mic. It's a fucking open mic that they're making a ton of money off of. You're making no money off of. And then I'm supposed to fucking spend my free time listening to a fucking shitty open mic. I don't even want to go to a shitty open mic, and I have to.
Interesting.
I'm not going to I'm not going to listen to a fucking shitty open mic. Oh, listen how fucking shitty this guy is. I'll go to fucking Rover. I'll see it in person.
But Sam Tallent's there.
Yeah, Sam Tallent's great.
Sam Talent used to be at the Lions Lair, so could have done that back in the day.
Could have.
I got it for free, is what I'm saying.
That's great.
I got to see him roast comics at an open mic for free.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Sam's great.
Yeah,
He's also
Sam
like
is great.
Sam's also a very nice guy.
Yes,
and it's very well known that he's a nice guy, and that the nice guy act is not an act.
No,
he's just a swell fella.
Yeah, very nice gentleman,
and also
very funny.
The funniest person in the world. He's so funny. He's so fucking funny. Then he moved to Michigan,
Detroit.
That's in Michigan.
Well, yeah, but I was just being more specific. I was just, I know the specifics. I was just being. Yeah, because you could buy a fucking mansion in Detroit versus
and
a condo here.
His wife got a job there, didn't she?
Yeah, she was.
She's a doctor.
Yeah, she's a doctor. Which, doctors don't make what they used to. It's not like they're.
Yeah, but still, that's hilarious that he's like, yeah, I'm a comic who goes up and I look like this and I talk about my wiener.
And his wife.
I fucking married a doctor.
Yeah.
Fucking, he's living the fucking dream. That's the fucking life.
Hey, there's some uggo doctors. I'm not saying Sam's wife's an uggo. I'm just saying.
Yeah, you can put up with a dog face if she makes six figures.
Yeah,
though.
but she's in so much debt. It's not
Yeah,
like
whatever.
you come out fucking.
Yeah, maybe the
I don't know.
fucking
This, putting doctors on a pedestal.
Johns
I won't
Hopkins-
stand for it.
the hospital might step in and do some student loan forgiveness. I don't know how that.
They're still working it off.
I don't know how that racket works.
They come out in a lot of debt. I've got a couple friends that are doctors.
Yeah,
and they're
but
struggling.
I know like some.
They
like,
also have houses though.
Some
so,
school districts will like if you work for them for X amount of years, they will pay off your student loan debt.
Yeah. My aunt
sure,
did
like-
that when she was younger.
I'm sure some hospitals have.
She
that.
worked at some inner city schools.
Yeah,
and they paid a portion of her student loan debt.
that's pretty sick.
Yeah,
I
they
wish-
paid back the basket of strawberries it cost to go to school back then.
Yep, the $48 it cost her to go get her degree.
I know, it's so crazy.
Yeah, I
But
like
it's
I
like-
for real like, and maybe this is arrogance on my part, but like when people 50 or older try and talk to me about what it's like to be my age in this time period, it's like, motherfucker, I understand the time period you come from better than you understand the time period I come from. I would have been a fucking billionaire in your fucking time period. I don't drink. I don't do drugs. I fucking am literate. I would have fucking own you if I lived when you
would have owned
I would have
person.
owned all of you.
I would have owned people.
And they're like, back in my day, we made $3 an hour. We actually liked it. It's like, you
Yeah.
don't understand inflation. You fucking moron. You fucking fuck. You
It is
fucking idiot.
frustrating to hear some people being like, why aren't you better off?
Yeah. And they're like, well, you don't have to have a cell phone. It's like, you live in a fantasy land. You literally live in a fucking fantasy land.
Yeah, it's like, no, Grandpa, you don't have to have a cell phone because nobody calls you.
And all your friends are dead.
Yeah, nobody. You don't need to do anything online.
We had to go into work. It's like most people still go into work.
Yeah,
You
this
fucking idiot.
return to office mandate.
All these kids are on their phones all the time. Meanwhile, they're fucking on Facebook 100% of the time. Like, these fucking kids are on TikTok. As they, you know, what's funny is that they type on their phones the
With
same
the
way
one
kids
hand.
type on a fucking computer. Kids type on computers the way old people do.
Oh, really? They don't learn the.
No, they don't.
They don't do any of that
No,
anymore.
'cause
They
they
don't
grow
do
up-
cursive or the fucking
Here's-
typing class.
Here's my theory: is we had to do typing class
I was
because
terrible at it.
the prevailing theory was, well, if all jobs are going to require computers,
Yeah,
and
we're all
then
learning how to type like secretaries.
and we're all learning how to type this way. And then at a certain point, it was like everybody has a computer, so everybody kind of gains those skills at home. Why waste time in school to do that? And then at some point in the past 12 years, nobody has a fucking home computer anymore. They have tablets and they have cell phones. You have the internet in your pocket, so you don't need to go on the computer to do all that. And so these kids know how to fucking type with their thumbs, but they don't know how to type on computers, and just nobody's closed that gap yet. It's hilarious to watch them type like this. Literally looks like my fucking mom. I
It's so
swear
funny.
to God.
Yeah, because it's like someone be like, "Oh, we take pride in." It's like, yeah, Grandpa, I don't have to balance my checkbook.
Yeah.
You know, it's like that's like how they would have looked at us back in the day. Like, oh, this guy's not paying with a check.
It is annoying because they don't know how to write. They don't know how to like use Microsoft Word because nobody's shown them how to use Microsoft Word. And they've never not had the internet and had a computer at their house and just fucking fucked around on Word for 2 hours.
Dude,
Which is what all of us did. That's why we learned how to do it.
I mean, I've had 2 different jobs that within the past, like, I don't know, since COVID, I think I've had 2 different jobs that have part of the training program was like how to use Excel.
Yeah, it's funny is I never learned how to use Excel.
I mean, I still don't really get it because I was just clicking through everything.
Yeah.
Because I was like, how the fuck am I going to use this?
Yeah. I was like,
you know,
I will never
I don't
use
work
this.
there, but you know, none of it was making a
I learned-
spreadsheet.
I learned PowerPoint and Word. I'm like, I'm way better at writing than fucking making cells.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know, man.
Which like Excel spreadsheets are very useful. Like now that I've like used them, they're very useful, but I don't know how to fucking set them up. So like it's a skill I wish I had.
You could just YouTube anything.
Yeah.
To do it. I was telling my mom that because she was like looking at like some new job stuff. And I was like, anything they ask you, just say you know how to do it, and you can YouTube. Like you could literally just put into YouTube, how do you do this for anything, Mom? And it'll show you how to do it. And she was like, oh, I can't say that I know Excel when I don't, or just these things.
Look,
I'm like,
Mom, they're gonna lie to you about what they're gonna pay you, so just fucking lie to them back. It's a dishonest relationship both ways. Fuck them.
Yeah, dude. I remember when I was training for this.
But
you're just lounging more and more in the couch.
I know. I'm trying not to fall down. This is so comfortable.
Okay. You went from like sitting on the couch like a normal person. Now you're like spread out like Cleopatra in a fucking in the King and I over here.
Kate Winslet in Titanic.
Yeah, actually, we were talking about Titanic.
Boy, her tits are great. Oh my god, she still looks phenomenal.
It was artsy. It was an artsy film, you know.
Great film. I just watched it the other night.
Titanic?
Fantastic. It holds up.
Interesting.
Wonderful film.
Yeah, just for the listener, I was saying I'm going to do Oops, I Did It Again at Comedy Save the Video Star. Please come. I need the support. But I'm going to do Oops, I Did It Again. And I'll full circle back to that Y2K thing as they're talking about how Titanic was such a cultural touchstone that in that music video, the Britney Spears Oops, I Did It Again music video that took place in space, they do a Titanic reference.
I don't think I've seen this music video since 2000. Whenever it came out, he gives her
the heart of the ocean at the beginning.
Who's it? Who is the guy in the video?
He's an astronaut.
He's just an astronaut
that she's in love with, I guess, or that she accidentally made fall in love with her.
Yeah,
because that's the whole thing. Oops, I did it again. I made you fall in love. Got lost.
I played with your heart. Got lost in the game. Oh baby, baby.
Yeah, you get it.
Oops, you think I'm in love. Been sent from above. That's why it's in space. Oh, my God.
Earth to Mars lander report status, please.
Mars lander here.
Oh, look at that fucking green screen. That's what I'm talking about.
Oxygen status 98%.
Any sign of habitation?
I haven't heard this song in forever either.
I mean, yeah, it's great.
It's hilarious.
Actually, I might use this to clip it, so I'll probably... Yeah, so he finds a picture of the album cover.
I remember
I
remember when my sister got this CD.
Mars lander, what's happening up there?
There's too much exposition for a fucking
dude. This is how music. Dude, it's not even 30 seconds in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude. Latex also very popular in the Y2K era.
Yeah.
So is she? She's an alien. Yeah. She's an alien on Mars. Is this what we're supposed to believe?
She's wearing Eddie Murphy's suit from is it Dangerous or Raw?
I think it's Raw, where he wears the red jumpsuit. But that's leather. This is latex.
Oh, I'm sorry. The song is a real banger. I haven't heard this in so long,
dude. This is the Y2 Kids era right here.
This is pre K-Fed too, so
yeah. Oh, for sure.
Baby.
K-Fed's way in her future. Her future is bright. No one's thinking.
She still hasn't released Toxic yet.
No,
which is primo.
You think that's
great?
Peak Britney?
So good.
I think Peak Britney is probably Work Bitch.
I don't know that one off the top of my head.
It's just been in my playlist a lot while I work out. I mean, this might be Peak Britney right here.
I mean, Toxic just musically is so fucking good. It's good. It's so good.
But cultural relevance?
Oh, yeah. You're 100%. This, Hit Me Baby One More Time. Come on.
Yeah, I mean. And this is the same album. Hit Me Baby One More Time.
No. This is the next album.
Oh,
this is the sophomore album. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, damn.
Yeah.
She didn't have a sophomore slump.
I was 7 years old at this time.
Oh, wow.
And my sister was 2 years older than me. I am tuned in, baby.
Dude, I like this, I don't know, this broken glass like kind of filter they had in that. That's good. So, Mission Control's just jamming out to Britney Spears.
Yeah. Yeah, we've just discovered alien life on Mars.
And
it's
they're
Britney
jamming
Spears,
out
and
to
you're
it.
like, oh, cool.
That's also fucking Y2K thing is like we're all like aliens. We're all aliens.
Because it's the turn
crazy
in the year 2000.
The year 2000. Yeah. Okay. So Alien just opened up.
I also love at this time whenever it's something about like space. There's always water in a vial with air bubbles in it. Yeah.
Yeah. See, this is the old lady dropped into the ocean.
I went down and got it for you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 'cause she's gonna
fucking
ditch his
keychains,
ass.
baby. That's what I'm talking about.
So okay. So in the
Can I just choose a song I really like?
That's the idea.
No, I always thought the idea was just choose an absurd music video.
No, it's like I think the personal link to it is what makes a good storyteller in the comedy show. But so in the
Moonwalk on
classic,
Mars,
the
though.
whitest guy moonwalking on Mars.
Yeah, they should have had Michael do that for sure.
Yeah,
she had the money. She could have got him.
So in the world of this music video, he not only has a relationship with this alien that is Britney Spears, but he said he already knew her, fell in love, went to the bottom of the ocean, got the heart of the ocean from the Titanic movie, and then came back to give it to her.
The best part about this is it lives in the same multiverse, the same world of... This is canon in Titanic then. Like that world. Because the Jack and Rose
verse
didn't.
And
this is way in the future. Because Jack and Rose didn't exist in our universe. They're fictional characters.
Okay,
but in the verse in the verse of "Oops, I Did It Again," this is taking place.
The Britney verse. It's called the Britney verse.
There we go. The Cameron verse, maybe.
The Britney verse. That this was a real thing that happened.
Hey, I'm here for it.
Where traveling to Mars has already happened.
Britney Spears was so hot. Oh my god.
I mean, yeah. I mean that was also prime time. This whole Y2K era of like teens.
She was dating Aaron Carter.
Oh wow!
Actually, I think she might have been. I think Aaron Carter might have been dating Lizzie McGuire or Hillary Duff.
Either one. Well, okay.
I would argue it has ended a little bit better for Britney, but
well, it ended completely for Aaron.
That's what I
for
mean.
Mr. Carter.
Yeah, poor guy.
He unalived himself. Sorry, R.I.P.
Poor guy.
Also, great music video.
How I Beat Shaq.
Yeah.
So
it's a all-star in the comedy Save the Video Star Pantheon.
Oh man!
But we were obsessed with innocent teens
who were
that would
100% being raped by Disney. 100%.
Yeah, I mean that we're also like, oops, I'll fuck you. Like hey, I'm an innocent teen, but also we'll have sex.
Yeah. I think the only
not even just sex. The implication, very good sex.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, she's obviously she's super hot.
Yeah. I mean, Christina Aguilera, Genie in a Bottle.
Oh my! I fucking remember that came out in 2000.
The year 2000.
The year 2000. I remember going to a fucking restaurant with my mom in the summer. It was like noon. We went to lunch, and they had this gigantic screen. And the Genie in a Bottle music video was playing. I am a 6-year-old boy about to turn 7.
Okay.
And there's just fucking
her undulating just on the ground.
And I'm like
writhing.
Humming. And my mom's like, whoa.
Were you always like a horny guy or horny kid?
No. Not at 6.
There's not a moment in my life where I didn't want the attention of women.
I mean, I've always wanted to see tits, but I wasn't dry humping.
I think
people.
I was but I think I was always horny, I guess. I've always been like a randy person.
What are you, 90 years old?
I'm
quite randy.
I'm trying to think of like a word that wasn't like, ooh, what a sick guy, what a pervert.
Jerk it
yeah,
off,
I know, but I've always been like, motivated by sexual attraction.
Yes, you're a sensual.
I'm a sexual being.
A sexual being.
Yeah, I can find almost any woman attractive, I think.
Yeah, even if she's fat and ugly.
I mean, I would sexualize her probably.
Even if you go, I wonder what it would be like to be so unattracted to somebody. Cut all this out. This can't be seen.
So I'm Randy, like Austin Powers.
Randy. Oh.
I never identified with the character more than like, yeah, I'm horny, baby.
Do I make you horny, babe? One of the funniest bits of all time is when he gets unfrozen and he pees for a minute and a half straight.
Which is also a Naked
So
Gun
good.
reference.
So good. Have you seen the new one?
No, but I know that's in the zeitgeist.
I would like to. I want to go see. I was when I heard about it, I'm like, ugh. And then I
bring
saw
slapstick back, huh?
I saw the preview, and I'm like, I'll probably go see it just because like everybody says they don't fucking make movies like they literally don't make a movie like that anymore.
Yeah,
so it's nice.
I think this is going to be the start of a wave of just silly comedies
I
again.
hope so.
Yeah,
Hope
we'll
so.
see. We'll
Love Naked Gun.
I mean,
Very
I
funny.
loved an Apatow, for getting Sarah Marshall. So I mean, change the game.
The Wayans are doing
the 40-year-old virgin.
The Wayans are doing another scary movie, and they are actually
I didn't
doing
relate
it.
to them as much. I'm not into the scary movies.
Scary
so-
movie too. So it's one of the funniest movies ever
I
made.
mean, I watched it,
So good.
but only for the sex stuff.
You wanted to watch David
'Cause-
Cross blow himself
'cause
in a.
fucking- I mean, hey man, I was Randy, baby.
And the chick fucks the ghost. She's sucking the ghost. Oh my god, that movie's so funny.
But yeah, so you're saying you were 6 and you had your sexual awakening with that.
Well, I
guess.
was also watching pro wrestling. My first two I was just talking about this at lunch today. Topanga.
at school. Yeah,
Come on.
yeah, Topanga. I mean, that's the
Have you seen her, Danielle Fisher, like recently?
still very
Beautiful,
attractive,
just
yes.
fantastic. And then Amanda Bynes.
Yeah. Amanda Bynes, interesting. No way, dude.
Loved
I was
Amanda
always
Bynes.
Topanga versus Kelly Kapowski, dude.
Yeah, I'm younger than
Tiffany
you.
Amphtheis.
I'm younger than you.
Yeah, but Topanga was still in your lexicon at that point.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Interesting.
And Amanda Bynes. She
Amanda Bynes, yeah.
very
I
sad.
was more of a Hillary Duff guy.
Well, then I loved Hillary Duff when Lizzie McGuire came around.
Yeah. I mean, I loved every woman, but again,
Yeah.
just very.
But then I started watching pro wrestling and I got to see Lita and Trish.
I was like, my
Ooh.
generation was like China was the only chick.
Yeah, this was right
Wrestler.
after. This is a couple of years after China.
Yeah.
And
Again,
Trish, oh,
China. If she was went around and was consenting, smash
She might have been.
for me.
She might have.
For a chubby 13-year-old.
Well, I would hope not, but you never know.
Yeah.
She did do a lot of steroids, so could have.
So that makes you a pedophile?
Could have. Well, she could have been.
Steroids pedophile. Everyone knows.
Could have made her real Randy.
Yeah. Would've been like, do I make you horny, baby?
R.I.P. to China. She died a few years ago.
Yeah.
Very sad. Amanda Bynes. Oof.
Still going.
Oh,
Lindsay Lohan making a comeback. What about
Lindsay-
Lindsay Lohan versus Amanda Bynes?
I never liked gingers.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah.
Maybe
So
it's a
you're saying-
self-hating
you're saying-
thing, but I was never for me.
Yeah. I like a ginger.
No.
I guess that's why we're
I
friends.
think always in my head I was like, if we had a kid, that kid would
Me and you?
be if me and some ginger broad had a kid, that kid would just be unforgivingly pale, and I couldn't do that to somebody.
Well, I think the overwhelming I've dated quite a bit of redheads in my day, and I do think that's the reason why we're friends.
Really?
I think I just get along with gingers.
really?
For some reason, we get along.
Gingers are very pleasant people.
Yeah, yeah.
Sometimes.
Something about a Mexican guy like me. Gingers,
I always forget that you're Mexican.
we like. Are we? I don't know. We're simpatico.
The gingers, I feel like, get along with all the other races pretty well.
Okay. Well, I thought I had something special, but yeah, maybe.
You do.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's because we're ostracized by our own race.
I think there's some. I'm kind of a softer. I'm on the softer edge.
Softer edge of what?
I mean, like a soft body. Not a lot of hard edges. I guess is what I was
Oh.
getting at.
What does that have to do with being friends with gingers?
I don't know. I think there's something there. I think there's something you want.
Yeah, you see our freckled skin and you're like, there's somebody who's got flaws.
We can relate. People look at us and think we're gross
And go, oh, God. Yeah.
Yeah.
God, if I could do it all over again, I would have a full head of dark black hair and be 6 feet tall. If I could just do it all over again.
Not just be born again. You get to choose everything.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
get
a
to
pick your own
choose.
adventure
Yeah,
thing.
that's how
Okay.
I would do it.
Gotcha. Okay.
And I'd be born rich. and really, that's it. Give me those. Keep everything else the same.
Tall and rich.
Tall, rich, full head of brown hair, or black hair. That implies that I can also get a tan. Give me any of those. I'm making 7 figures right now.
Yeah, interesting.
But as it stands, I'm making the mid 5 figures.
Hey, man, aren't we all? My wife just got furloughed. Thanks.
Yeah.
Who's the lady from the South Park episode you were just talking about?
Christy Nome.
Yeah. Thanks, Christy Nome.
Yeah, she's a bitch with a fake plastic face. Dude, the feds are going to blow up your house now that we just said that. But good thing I don't live here. Okay?
All right, man.
She stinks. She stinks, and so does her boss. She's fat and gross.
If you want to see if Ethan just picks Genie in a Bottle for the music video show next week,
boy, you're gonna need to put down a tarp because I might come quite a bit watching that fucking. Oh God, that's a good tune too.
Yeah, it's great.
Great tune.
Yeah,
that was. Maybe I'll do fucking Thong Song.
Thong Song also very good.
In my head, when I asked what song should I do, the fucking key change and Oops, I Did It Again reminded me of Want to Dance with Somebody. I love that song.
It's a good video too. So it's it's a little dated, but it's also very fun.
It's fine. It's before my time. Great tune.
Yeah.
Whitney Houston, world class.
World class.
Real shame she loved crack cocaine because her voice was so fucking good.
Yeah, I think you can't be that talented without having some kind of equally
Yeah, the thing that makes you so good is also your greatest.
Yeah.
It's the thing that destroys you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good thing I'm not great, so I'll never be destroyed. I'll survive like a cockroach. Emphasis on the cock.
Okay.
We're having fun. I read, folks. I read.
Yeah.
I read.
Only a literate man could make that kind of connection. Because you have to know how cockroach is spelled and the word cock.
And cock, yes.
Only a person who's read the word cock
and
enough.
roach.
Yes.
Or can at least sound it out. Anybody who can read at a Dr. Seuss level could make that joke. And that's all I'm aiming for.
That's comedy, baby.
That is comedy. Dr. Seuss is phenomenal.
Well, thanks for being on, buddy.
Anytime, buddy.
Yeah. Hopefully, Comedy Save the Video Stars. I mean, Jokes and Jams finds a home somewhere.
Thinking High Dive or Skylark.
I mean, hey man, High Dive would be amazing.
Or Skylark.
Yeah, dude. I
mean,
mean,
do you know the guys at High Dive?
No, I don't know Nathaniel Rateliff.
Damn.
I'd love to get him on the pod.
Damn.
But he's around. He does walk up and down that block.
I'll have to corner him, and I'll show him a clip of you singing "Hit Me, Baby, One More Time."
And he'll be like, that needs to be on my stage.
Like, it needs to be here. And it needs to be here now. He'll just grow a dark mustache and be holding a cigar. Like, it needs to be here now. And then he'll put the cigar out on my forehead.
Okay.
It's like a 1950s venture capitalist. That's what we're going for. See, it all came back around. You can tell I read now.
Okay.
This got more and more loose as the show went on.
Yeah,
I'm leaning back.
Yeah, you're lounging.
I'm making fun of the sitting president.
You're very leisure.
And he's sitting a lot. Have you seen his tits?
Jesus Christ.
He's a fat fuck. He couldn't do a push-up. He's also 80 and has a catheter. He shouldn't be doing push-ups. He also shouldn't be in charge of the nuclear codes. But here we are. We're a civilization in decline, baby. And this is what it feels like. Could be worse.
Could be worse.
Could be worse.
Yeah, I mean, I put the windows down last night when I was driving to the Monkey Barrel to perform to 4 people, and it was a warm night, and I thought, hey man, it's not that bad.
Could be worse. Could be worse. Could be Berlin, April 1945. That wouldn't be fun.
My life's pretty good. I got a wife, a happy life. I got 2 cars, and we got a dog.
Do. That's right. I got a fucking.
Hey, and you're a homeowner now.
I am. I got 368 square feet all to myself.
I mean,
it's pretty nice. You've been there. It's pretty nice.
It is pretty nice.
Pretty nice.
Great part. I love that part of town. Santa Fe. You're right in there.
Fe, yep.
Art district.
Santa Fe, New Mexico.
The Santa Fe Art District here.
Yeah.
I mean, gentrification's coming for that area hard.
That's
I think
I feel like I'm poor.
Is...
I'm poor white trash enough that I don't count as gentrifying.
I think the house prices will go up because
that's fine. I don't care. I'm already bought in,
I think everything will be. Yeah, it'll be good for you. It's a good thing.
I don't think it does. It doesn't count as gentrification if you're white and grew up in a standalone garage with your dad. It doesn't count. I don't have enough property values.
But no one's
going
to listen to you that long to hear. They just see you.
They can just see me and they're like, that guy definitely swam in the river a lot. That guy has river vibes.
All right, river vibes.
The guy has a lot of shorts made out of old jeans. I bet he can quote Harry Potter.
Dude, I love Harry Potter.
Dude, I can't. This is the first time we haven't talked Potter.
Yeah, they're doing the re-releases on.
I saw that. I was gonna fucking text you
about the fucking. They're doing full cast recordings.
Dude, I saw full cast and I'm like, there's no way
no,
they got them to do
I
it. And then I looked
on Audible.
It's not Emma. It's not Emma Daniel.
No, it's not the people who did the movies. Yeah,
that's what I thought when I read it.
Yeah,
because if they had gotten
they're
Radcliffe,
not
Emma, and
they're not associating with JK anymore.
Well, just associate with Audible. I don't care.
Well, I mean, they you can't separate the two.
Audible?
Well, the art from the artist with them,
Whatever.
I think she's making people in the new Harry Potter show cast sign kind of like, hey, you'll never talk bad about me. They're signing contracts to say that.
I mean, I can see why she would do that.
Yeah, but you can't make a fucking 7-year-old or however old the kids are. You can't make minors sign things saying that they'll never talk shit about you.
In her defense, it's like, I'm literally setting you up for life. You're going to be a millionaire until the day you die. You're welcome.
Yeah, but you still can't hold them responsible.
I'm not saying I agree with it. I understand the I understand the psychology behind it, though.
I get it.
And look, I'm fucking getting the Galbraith book next month.
Dude, I
can't
pre-ordered
wait.
it.
Can't wait. Dude, she could strangle my grandmother to death. I'm still going to read her books. They're very good.
Lady can write a book. All right. Yeah.
She didn't fucking kill anybody. So it's like, and she didn't fuck a bunch of children on an island. I feel like we're burying the lead here that certain people in positions of power, current and former presidents, were fucking children on a fucking island.
There are worse people out there, yes.
And they still get to just live.
Right.
So, yeah, I'm going to read J.K. Rowling's book. Fucking sue me.
Not on this podcast.
Not on this podcast, you won't. Just in our text chain when we're both reading it at the same time.
I think we should do a Robert Galbraith strike novel.
I do
kind
that.
Of rewatch pod.
That'd be
or
fun.
reread pod.
I re-listened to them a couple months ago.
Me too. They're so good.
Because I hadn't read the first 3 in years and years and years.
Very good.
I think once what's Lethal White? That's the 4th one.
Yeah. Might be one of the weaker ones.
That's the one where I'm like, okay, I remember who did it.
Yeah, the
Silkworm. I was also
because it was the black guy.
Because it was the fucking black guy. Okay, the guy who you're reading it and you're like, I can just see how hot this guy is. It's fucking annoying. But now, and then I vaguely remembered who did it in the Silkworm. But even like as it was going through it, I'm like, was it her? I can't fucking.
Oh yeah,
I'm pretty sure it is, but I couldn't remember the scene where he did the big reveal. And so when it got to that scene, I'm like, I don't remember this being where it happened. So I got swerved almost again. Very good. Fantastic. Yeah, good stuff.
Good mystery writer. I mean, you got to have a special set of skills to set up a mystery.
Hey, look, Potter was a mystery. None of us, she knows how to withhold the truth.
Mr. X, you know? Yeah, I mean, you could see the...
once you know, that's the great. It's like Usual Suspects, you know.
Yeah, you could see where she, you know. But I mean,
once you know, it's all there. That's the fun part.
Yeah, but I mean, I was saying you could see how she grew into doing these mystery novels specifically because there are little mysteries in a couple different books.
Did you ever read Casual Vacancy?
No.
Pretty good. It's a standalone.
I thought it was going to be part of a series that never ended, so I just didn't pick it up.
No, it's a standalone. Yeah, it's pretty good.
But okay, so we got into
we did it. We ended up getting it. We ended up doing it. We ended up doing it. Also, Donald Trump's fat. He's fat and has tits.
Okay. Well, you know, let's not point fingers in this room about people who are overweight and have, you know,
he's got big fat tits and wears a catheter.
I wouldn't say that's what makes him a bad person.
I didn't say it's what made it a bad person.
But you're saying it like it's a bad quality.
I'm ridiculing him for the way he looks. I'm literally bullying him. Okay. He's a fucking fat loser who's a fucking mama's boy. He's a fucking bitch. I could beat him. I could beat up Donald Trump easy.
There's nothing wrong with loving your mom. Okay.
I love my mom too.
Okay.
But I'm not a fucking little pussy bitch.
Okay.
With a tiny little fucking wiener.
Okay.
He fucking stinks.
No, okay. Either we got wrap
He's
it up,
bitch.
Yeah. Okay.
Fucking
no, I get it.
To keep your Secret Service, Don. Fucking you and me one-on-one. I'll beat the shit out of you.
Jesus Christ.
I'll fucking beat him up.
He's an 80-year-old man.
I know. That's why I'll beat him up. He's a foot taller than me. He's probably got some reach. He's slow and old and fat, so I'm gonna run circles around him. But
Okay. Check out Solar Flare Sunset.
Solar Flare Sunset album drops this Friday. Hopefully it drops, but we're having the album release show on Friday
at the Goosetown Tavern.
At the Goosetown Tavern, $15. DM me. You got to Venmo me $15 to get in. We're doing Comedy Save the Video Star. Before that, you want to come see me eat shit for 10 minutes and then talk about how much I want to fuck Britney Spears 25 years ago. we can do that. And then follow me over to Goosetown Tavern. And then I'm doing Don't Tell in Loveland on Saturday. When's this dropping?
Probably tomorrow. Or
okay, I'll be doing Goosetown Tavern, not Goosetown Tavern. I don't know where it is in Loveland. Saturday, I'm going to be in Pueblo in October. Jokes and Jams, tentative date, September 25th. Have no fucking idea where it's going to be, but it'll be somewhere.
Okay.
So help me God.
Maybe just like, what's your Instagram? Where can people get this information?
The Ethan Everhart. That's me on the Instagram. Jokes and Jams Denver, Jokes and Jams Instagram, Solar Flare Sunset Instagram. Follow us on the Spotify. Send me pictures of your tits. Love to see them. Make sure you're over 18 or I will end my life, please.
All right, yeah.
Actually, make sure you're over 24. I don't want young people at all. I don't want you anywhere near. You ever been around these people? They're not fun to talk to.
Young people?
Yes.
I mean, I hang out with a lot of comics that are pretty young.
They're mentally ill, though.
Evan
That doesn't
Joe,
count.
very good.
Evan Joe's great. He's phenomenal.
Wakanda forever. Be excellent to each other. And I think you pretty much summed up the... Yep, he did. Yeah.
He did it. I did it.
Yeah.
Now I'm a woke cuck lib because I said Wakanda forever.
Well, I said it.
I could beat up. You know what? I could fucking beat up JD Vance too. He's a fucking pussy. He's also fat, and they doctor his face to make him look skinnier because he's fucking ashamed of his double chin. Fucking bitch. Oh my God. Anyway.
All right. Yeah.
Just in case anybody wonders where I lean politically.
All right. Thanks a lot. See you next time.
See you, buddy.